Hey, what's up you guys? So I am using my old phone to film, and in this hand is my new phone, and I'm playing Master of Puppets. Now you can't hear anything because I finally got it hooked up to my radio. Yes. I forgot to look up the address of my client's house. I'll turn this off, and I have to pull you guys off. So I'll see you guys later today. Bye. Hey, what's up, you guys? So I am watching the only available documentary of Metallica on Netflix, which is Some Kind of Monster. It's the documentary of the process of Saint Anger. The one album where I refuse to listen to any of the songs from. I mean, I like one song from, I think it's from Reload, and that's, All That Remains, I think it's called. I like that song, and that's from Reload. Oh my gosh. But everything else pretty much sucks. Anyway, but I like Metallica, even though I'm wearing a Megadeth shirt. And Megadeth is better in my book because he hasn't changed. Anyway, today is not talking about Metallica. Today I am talking more about Job Corps. Because I feel like I have so many things to say. I'm going to pause this because I want to watch this and just see this monstrosity in one-on-one. There we go. So today I want to talk about the best thing that's ever happened to me at Job Corps. How about that? That sounds fun. The best thing that ever happened to me at Job Corps lasted, I think, 2 days. And it was both the best thing and also the worst things that ever happened to me. At the time, not in future preference, at the time. It was in August of 2017. Now, if anyone has followed me every single day, you know what I'm talking about. What I'm about to talk about. In August of 2017, I was, I guess more or less promoted to dorm chief of a new dorm that they decided to create. They moved all of the males out from downstairs, one wing out from downstairs, and shoved them all over in different dorms and brought down the females. Or they were bringing down the new inputs, the new females that were coming in. And what was his position? Residential, not supervisor, residential boss. We'll just call him that. The residential boss named me dorm chief, which meant I was the highest student leader below staff. I wouldn't say it was that grand, but I don't think you get any higher than that. And I was put downstairs all by myself. And the guys could not talk to me because it was such a new thing and we have never mixed dorms before, according to what they say. So I had to be down there by myself until till 4 new inputs came. And I chose the worst room imaginable, which looked out to the field and you could see cars go by, and it was so depressing. So I talked to the dorm staff of the male and I said, hey, can I move across the hall where I can see people walking? Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And I spent the night, and I could hear, heels, people, with heels walking down the hall, and faucets turning on. And I'm like, I hate it down here. It's so quiet. The guys can't talk to me. I can't be around them. And I couldn't go back upstairs to visit with my friends. because I was practically in a dorm and I couldn't dorm cross, which was so stupid. So I was by myself. And you guys remember that, like, I was, like, in the process of, like I think that I'll try to find the link of the video, if I can find it, where I was talking, and I was, like, my tears were all, like, dried up because I had finished crying, but I was so depressed. And by the second night, the dorm chief, that was me, the dorm staff called the supervisor boss, the residential boss, and said, she moved rooms because she's very depressed. And I didn't want them to know I was depressed because I really wanted this position. Well, after he heard that I was depressed, he called it off. And he moved me back upstairs. Which I was both relieved but also very disappointed because I lost my position. But knowing that I was dorm chief, that I was trusted enough to be dorm chief, the highest student leader, meant so much to me, and I lost it in 2 days. That sucks. But at the same time, I was very relieved because I was so depressed. I wasn't doing well in trade. I wasn't doing well in my social life. I was just by myself. I was sad. And I just wasn't happy. But then I mean, like, honestly, eventually when the inputs would have come down, I would have been fine. Because also my friend was supposed to be bay chief, which is below dorm chief. She was supposed to come down, but she took forever. And eventually they sent her back upstairs to another dorm. She was in another dorm. And yeah. That is my story. And I'll try to find the link. If I can't find it, I will find it. But I don't remember the title of it. But I know it was like Job Corps Day. I think it was 54. No. I'll find it. Don't worry if you guys ever want to see it. Well, I'm just like, and I think at the end of the video is when the dorm staff called my name, and that's when I turned off the phone. She told me, "You moving back upstairs." So I was happy. Anyway, that was the best thing that ever that was the best thing, and also the worst thing that ever happened to me at Job Corps. Now there are worse moments, such as towards the end when I was treated like crap, but that doesn't really count because that was. I think that moment should have been avoidable. Like, I shouldn't have said anything. I would have still been in college, but I would have been suffering because no one wants to be stalked. Not stalked. I wasn't stalked. I was just obsessed over it, and I didn't want it. So that's it. Now I'm gonna go back to watching Metallica. You can't play drums. Sorry, that was rude. A little fact about me. I used to hate Metallica with an absolute passion. I hated them. Oh my gosh, I used to hate them so much. I used to hate Guns N' Roses with a passion. I used to hate AC/DC with a passion. And watching this documentary is certainly bringing back old thoughts and feelings for Metallica. It turns my stomach. I can't stand the arguments, I can't stand the music, I can't stand the drums, and I definitely can't stand looking at them for one more second without jumping through the screen and at least punching Lars Ulrich as hard as I can so his skull flies out of his skin. He's really pissing me off. Why are you so whiny? No, it's my way or the highway. Oh, gosh. Like, it makes my stomach turn. I really hate this. At this point right now, I hate Metallica. I said it. Megadeth all the way. So much whining. Now I'm not. Now of course, like I have to add this since I brought up Megadeth. How dare I? Dave Mustaine was at the beginning of this video, and he's just like, what's his famous line? What? No second chance? No something? He did that in this. I'm like, what a baby! Get over it and play your music and shut your mouth. All y'all. Metallica, I really hate you at this point. I want to smack you. I want to smack James. Smack that little smirk on his face. Don't watch this if you're a Metallica fan, please. It bids you of all love for them.